ready for a junkyard slalom race. Not on snow and not on pavement, but on desert sand, baby.
We're gonna see whose junkyard design gets traction
And who's gonna get dust kicked in their face. If one man's trash is another man's treasure, then this is Treasure Alley.
taking charge of the trash, and the two teams are this season's captains.
Hackett is a creative artist who approaches his designs with a sense of anarchy and amusement.
There's a good deal of spit and polish to Colonel Dick's tactics, but make no mistake, he's here to win.
They're ready to take on the junk and each other, but first, they'll find out what they have to build.
All right, guys, today your challenge is to build sand speeders.
All right, your speeders must carry one teammate through this slalom course of deep sand. It's a maze of tight turns and slippery slopes to the bottom. Remember, each missed gate will put you further behind. The fastest team to the finish line is the winner.
Good slope. A lot of fun, yeah?
The challenge is set. Colonel Dick takes precise measurements, and Hackett gets his creative juices flowing.
They'll have just 10 hours to scavenge the junk and create their sand speeders, but they can't do it without a team.
These 6 trash-talking compadres have the exact mix of skills to assist the captains. But Hackett and Colonel Dick must choose wisely. All right, captains, it's time to pick your teams.
Call it in the air. Heads.
Trinny.
Yeah, Trinidad.
Trinny is a turbocharged fabricator from the Caribbean islands.
Bring on the challenge. Yeah. Doyle. Second's pretty good.
A good friend of Hackett, Doyle is a mullet-wearing man-child who's fearless and insane.
Sheri.
Yeah.
Sheri is a metal worker who's hard as nails, but gentle as a rose.
Well done, board, for doing it.
Shorty. Yeah.
Shorty builds hydraulic hoppers. He might be small, but packs a punch.
Get ready for rumble. Good choice, man.
Jack and Blake. Who's gonna go? Who do you think? Blake.
Woohoo! Blake's on the blue team.
Blake is a good old boy with a big imagination, but he hates to lose.
Bring on the junk, baby.
Woo!
Jack.
You're saving the best for last.
Jack is a motor mouth mechanic who can't wait to find out what he's building.
Let me in.
Red team, are you ready?
Yeah!
Blue team, are you ready?
Yeah!
Let's get it on.
Ready? Okay, team. Today, we're going to build a vehicle to go over a sand slalom course.
No way.
Right?
Key thing that we need is flotation, right? We have to stay on top of the sand, not dig into it. That's going to be the front part. The engine part, figure go with a relatively small car engine.
Hackett's plan is to build a light and powerful car motor on top of something that floats from the sand. 2 metal wheels will drive the speeder forward, while separate brakes on each wheel will provide the steering.
You're going to have the sharp turns. You're going to have to get the steer in the front and in the back in order to make that turn.
All right, see, that's...
Like an articulator.
We're going to have to think of ways to do that.
We're going to be surfing. What I'm interested in, if we take a motorbike, we're going to take the engine in the bike and we're going to cut it off.
The Colonel wants to take a dirt bike, cut off the front, and stand the bike up on end. He'll attach the bike to a platform, and a rider will surf on the sand. The joint where the bike and the platform come together must be strong, but very flexible, or else it won't turn. It's a radical design that's sure to be a wild ride.
What will you do about the sand that may come up from the wheel and shoot right into the driver's eyes?
That's going to be great. Well, yeah, goggles. Yeah.
Special sauce?
Lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions?
No. What's the cool stuff? Like the little things that will give us the edge that you can throw in at the end?
Style points.
What you bring in is going to determine what we actually build.
Okay.
All right? So, don't get it.
All right.
Go! Make it happen!
They're heading out to the jump. Each team is allowed 2 scavengers in the junkyard. The captain and 1 other must remain in the build bay.
Well, we're interested in somebody who's just prepared to hold on and see what happens.
Yeah.
Because when you hold on, there's going to be a hell of a ride.
Jack and Doyle are grabbing all the flotation they can find.
Hackett, we got a huge one-man kayak. It's twice the size of that little skinny one.
Bring it in.
Hi, Trinny, it's Dick. I got promised a dirt bike. Where is it?
Colonel Dick's marching orders are clear. Sheri and Trinny snap to attention for their leader.
Dick, I'm coming in with the dirt bike.
Thank you, Sheri. Thank you.
No carb.
No, we're not looking up to it. Come on. More.
Go.
Told you to
All
take 3 or
right.
4 before you get me one that's any good.
The bike's only good for spare parts.
That's shot.
Tell me about your name, Trinny.
All right, Trinny is short for Trinidad, so I'm bringing a little flavor, Caribbean flavor, to Junkyard Wars.
Trinny brought his Caribbean flavor, while Jack brought the flavor of the Midwest.
Kind of looks like my backyard. I found 2 jet ski hulls.
You want them? Yeah, sure. Can't hurt, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hackett is happy with the flotation. Now he wants an engine.
Small, sporty vehicle. Try to get a runner. Running is very important. Okay.
Trinny and Sheri are going overboard to please the Colonel. They're going to find every bike in the yard.
Dick, I found another dirt bike.
I got one over here, too.
More the merrier. Cheers, team.
Some action up underneath here. You got some dreadlocks, right?
Yep.
Are you and Hackett friends?
Got a dreadlock mullet.
Nice.
Yeah, we've known each other for a couple of years.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I've known Hackett for a while now, and I usually pick up the slack on where he, on his design flaws.
Oh, yeah.
Volkswagen, baby, Volkswagen.
Sheri is taking charge of the junkyard, but Jack, he's just happy to take orders.
I'm a follower.
You are?
Yes, I'm just
You're not a leader?
No.
Why don't you say it's Jack's way or no way?
It's Jack's way or no way!
Right. Tell those suckers.
I've seen a team theme here. You got the long this, the hair, your man Doyle's got the hair, poor Jack.
You see Jack? He looks like
He's
like
kinda-
the Junkyard Wars accountant.
Doyle has found a small, sporty vehicle, and if he can get it to run, it could be a big addition to Hackett's design.
Tell me about the car, Doyle.
It's 2-wheel drive. It's really fast. It's small.
Does it have a stereo?
AM, FM, and cassette, baby.
All right, bring the soundtrack.
Colonel Dick thinks he's found the Frankenstein for his monster creation.
Sheri, this half a bike is not at all shabby. It's first class. Thank you.
Good deal.
Ready?
Hopefully this engine works for Hackett because he's not too impressed with the car's styling.
Are all Datsuns brown? You and I are going to start stripping out the car. In this area, I am your monkey, okay? You're going to tell me what I need to do and where I need to do it.
All right, take this apart.
Shorty is stripping the car, while Hackett strips for the camera.
Ladies, hook up your daughters. Just jam it in and let the tool do the work.
The joint that will connect the motorbike to the ski is a critical part, and the Colonel thinks a tow hitch is just the thing.
This is an important part of the build, so the more time we spend getting it right, the better for us.
Sheri's search for a tow hitch has yielded a new option.
I think we found something.
It'll go all the way.
We're coming back to the bay with some goodies. We're coming back to the bay with some goodies. This is Trinny.
Are you sure now?
Yeah, we're coming back with some goodies, man. You guys is going to be proud of us. What do you think?
I'll do it. Yeah, look, you can sort of see it. It's going to have to be dragged along. Yeah.
The junkyard has yielded a hoard of treasure. Now it's up to the teams to put it all together. Will our teams tear up the tracks or sink in the sand? Find out after this.
Welcome back to the junkyard, where our teams are making the fastest, meanest sand speeders possible. The usually conservative Colonel Dick is building a radical sand speeder by standing a motorbike up on its end. He's got all the essential parts, including this car hood, which he'll use as a sled behind the bike.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, this does 40 miles an hour.
Hackett is building a light and powerful sand skimmer out of boat hulls and a car engine. They're about to start fabricating, but Hackett wants to have the right mix of ingredients.
Can you guys run out and just look for, you know, the special sauce stuff, the extra bits that we need?
You got it.
Jack and Doyle head out for a junkyard treat.
We found the front of, it looks like a jet intake. It would make a really neat looking front end.
This jet engine intake won't provide propulsion, but it sure looks fast.
With their special sauce safely in hand, Hackett turns his attention to more serious matters.
Steering. That is and will be our biggest issue.
Do we have to use that boat?
No, we don't.
If you use the two jet skis up front for steering.
So if we can keep all the weight on either turning and driving, I think it'll go faster.
To have it just float on these 2 points and on the back wheels, that's going to dig in a lot. And I think it's going to dig in too much.
Hackett and his friend Doyle are butting heads over the speeder design.
Hackett wants to use the big kayak so that there's a large area of contact with the sand. Doyle wants to use the smaller jet skis as both flotation and steering. He believes this will decrease the drag and increase the ability of the speeder to turn.
I just think that's pretty big and like even more cumbersome to build around and heavy.
Okay, fine. Screw the huge kayak. I'm persuaded. You know, it's like it's you guys' design as well. Okay.
Doyle prevails over Hackett, so the team chucks the big kayak in favor of the smaller, lighter jet skis.
Bolt after bolt after bolt.
While Jack makes the jet skis more lightweight, in steps our junkyard heavyweight, Greg Bryant. He's the expert, and he doesn't pull any punches. What's the big picture?
The big picture is sand.
Okay.
Sand is really difficult. Both teams have really different approaches to the problem here. I think what Hackett's team is really going to have to concentrate on is how they're going to steer through the sand. As far as their control, I'm not sure how good that's going to be. Colonel Dick's is the weirdest thing I've ever seen to try to drive on sand. The wheels have to be correct. They have to be large enough so that they float on the sand, but dig in just enough to give them traction.
I do not want a digging machine.
Colonel Dick has a problem. He's afraid that the thin wheel is going to dig into the sand instead of propel them forward.
What about the possibility like one of those big tires, like something like that, as our drive tire?
Blake thinks a bigger tire might be the answer.
You got to remember, trying to turn this over the 250cc motorbike engine, you're not going to have much speed getting it up, are you?
The team is at a loss, but the Colonel comes up with a solution.
So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to make it fatter. We need to get a number of U-shaped bits of tire that we can sort of fit over from here, around, and over, and gives us a bigger flap.
Oh,
okay?
The team will use the existing tire, but add strips of tire tread to create paddles. This will increase the surface area and give more traction, or it may just kick up more sand than ever. Sheri is putting the Colonel's tire paddle plan into action. Everybody listen up! You've got 6 hours remaining! 6 hours remaining!
Work harder! I'm coming after you. You see? I love the way this thing and your neck are a perfect fit.
Hackett and Shorty have severed the engine from the car. Now it's the critical moment when they'll remove it entirely.
This is kind of the dangerous part when they pull the engine. It was working when it was in the car. Now they pulled it, and they have to bring it back to life again.
Back?
Yes, let it back.
You see?
Car engines have many different hoses and wires. You can never be sure you haven't cut or damaged something essential. Not until it's time to start the engine again.
You know, I've never pulled an engine from a car before.
It wasn't that hard, was it?
No.
Before I cut it up, I want to see it functioning.
Colonel Dick must see if his motor will start.
Come on, you thing.
There we go. Come on.
There's no kick in that at all.
This motorbike is the most powerful of the 3 that the team scavenged. But if they can't get it to run, they may have to move on.
The engine doesn't like us. It does not want to be a part of the Junkyard Wars project.
I do not want to use a weaker engine.
What I hate.
Yeah, right now, the carburetor seems to be leaking gas for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. And the base of his cylinder is exhausting, and it shouldn't be. It should be sealed, so he's got a blown gasket of some description there. So they're going to have to fix both those problems or that engine's not going to run.
We got some issues.
You want to roll it?
With the car engine removed, Hackett's team can release some pent-up aggression.
Yay, we win the Super Bowl! All right, good job.
The team has been hard at work on the carburetor. Now, Colonel Frankenstein needs a spark of lightning. They've got a few more tries before they'll have to give up.
Yo, I don't think that... Fuel's going down.
Yep.
Full.
It's alive!
Whoa! Yes! Right, now we can cut it up.
Hey! What are you guys doing?
What the heck? We did not see that.
What happened?
Everybody loves a smartass.
What are you guys doing?
Yeah, if we'd seen you riding in that, we would have had it chopped off before you could look at it, matey.
The Colonel is jovial now, but on Hackett's side, it's turning serious.
We need to start working on our wheels. I'm thinking about getting rid of the tires completely and just leaving the rims.
I think we should go bigger.
Bigger diameter?
Don't you think?
How?
Bigger rims.
Doyle thinks the tires are too small, and he wants to supersize them. In the junkyard, he finds some heavy military truck tires to scavenge. All right, teams, we're halfway done. You got 5 hours left.
Yo, we gotta work, man. Work harder!
Any bits that you see there that you can get rid of, let's just make them disappear. Prune it.
Colonel Dick is making the motorbike as light as possible, while Doyle hammers away at the heavy tires.
Doyle, what the hell is taking you so long?
I had to cut the tire off. Can you send somebody out here to help me get it off?
This tire is so big, even Doyle can't lift it. But Mighty Jack, Junkyard Accountant, is always near.
Yep. Alright. We got us a tire.
All right, 2 matching tires.
Doyle's got his tires, but Hackett sees a red flag.
Will our engine be able to turn those?
Let me think before I answer. It doesn't make that much of a difference putting bigger tires on trucks.
It's a design change. It's a somewhat radical design change. I'm willing to go with it as long as you think through all of the...
This is way easier and it takes way less time.
But will it work?
All of Hackett and Doyle's artistic creativity won't help them figure out this one.
Pretty sure it violates certain basic laws of physics and of engineering.
It's not that drastic of a design change.
But it puts us in a... it's kind of like point of no return-ish. You know? It sets us up to be screwed.
2 heads have to pick one idea to make sure it works, so we'll see who wins, who has the better idea.
It's not only the design that's on the line, Hackett and Doyle's friendship is taking a hit as well.
This bit here we'll just chop off, this bit we'll chop off. We'll chop this off. We got the big cutter there.
The engine's designed to operate level. If they rotate it backwards, just by rotating the whole thing up, it won't run. So they're going to take the engine and kind of raise it up, and they're going to cut the whole rear end off and rotate it down below the engine.
With the engine in place, the wheel can now be hung underneath the bike.
Okay. That's going to sit there like that. I gotta tell you, this is really worrying because it's all done by eye, but I think I'm with you.
Colonel Dick throws his military precision out the window as they just eyeball the wheel placement.
No, we're going to put it on. Whoa. Whoa, felt to touch my nose there.
What do you think, guys?
I think so.
Commit,
What about you?
Looks straight.
Good.
If this tire is out of alignment, the velocity of the spinning wheel could tear it all apart.
I blame it on Sheri if it is.
Doyle goes ahead with the bigger tires against Hackett's better judgment, but Hackett is not the only one showing concern.
For some reason, they went and grabbed those huge military tires and wheels out of the yard, which that's not the right thing. Those are designed for axles that are about 2 inches in diameter. We've got a little Datsun down there that has axles that are about as big as my thumb. If they try to drive those and they get a grip in the sand, they'll just twist their axles. The approach that they had, I thought, was very nice.
With this, it seems like there's been a few seemingly minor but still pretty decent-sized design changes. Hopefully they're all for the best.
Will Hackett figure out this fatal flaw before it's too late? Welcome back to the junkyard, where technology and trash collide. Colonel Dick is making his speeder out of a motorbike turned up on its end. It's a crazy creation that even his own team may not fully comprehend.
This is the front.
Here's the front. You getting Trinny?
There's trouble on the other side where Hackett has allowed his friend Doyle to make a design change that can only lead to disaster.
I said right away, you ain't never turning those tires over with that little motor. But Doyle was set on it.
It's time for Hackett to put aside his friendship with Doyle and cut his losses.
The motor that we have won't turn this over. It won't work. The torque that the engine would have to generate to get those wheels around would probably snap the axle.
So that's an hour of work.
Yeah, wasted.
I'm pretty sure the tires would work.
You gonna cry?
No, it's not an hour. That's an hour.
But this won't work. You could spend 4 hours on it and still won't work.
Okay. Well, it's done, and I think it'll work, but we'll do it anyway. I guess I'm a little discouraged.
That's right. All along.
I still think it will work.
He'll get over it.
Now you can see where we're coming from, because when we look at this thing...
With the motorbike up on end, Colonel Dick will soon see if his plan for steering is solid science or wishful thinking.
So I'm not quite sure how they're going to achieve steering over on Colonel Dick's side, because it seems a little undefined at the moment.
It's gonna be about like,
Yeah, just run a pipe out, and we'd be
you're
good,
like,
I think.
you're moving this, you know.
We might have to consult with the dictator.
Yeah.
Judge Greg also has concerns about Hackett's steering.
If you think about those big skis out front like this, if you can turn them, the car is going to turn and follow those skis, but that's not an easy mechanism for them to put together. I'm just not convinced it's going to be highly maneuverable.
We've got to put the steering column shaft somewhere. If you're sitting here with trying to steer from here, you've got to get to there.
The problem with the steering is that the driver sits so far away from the front skis that they can't reach it.
You're a long damn way away from the front end, I'm telling you. Talk to me, somebody say something. We got to figure this out.
If it's going to be straight bars or we have like handlebars, they're going to pull it this way and pull it that way.
Shorty's clever idea is to use a long metal rod attached to a pivot point over the steering skis. This will act much like a tiller on a boat.
Oh, like a rudder. That's a great idea there.
Now they just need to figure out what to use for a pivot point. Shorty thinks the front fork of a motorbike is just the thing.
That is a motorcycle.
No time to talk. Work harder.
Hackett has Doyle working on his original plan of sandwiching tire rims together and covering them with sheet metal. But Doyle has some lingering anger.
Get up! Move over! Do it now!
Maybe Hackett can defuse the situation.
Where am I?
Can you do that again?
All right, team, we got 3 hours left.
Whoa. Is that enough time?
Yeah.
3 hours.
See how we steer this thing.
Colonel Dick's team is ready to attach the motorbike to the universal joint, which should give them their steering.
Needs to be from there to there.
But it's not at all clear how it's going to work.
We're in it, okay? Actually, that's going to break off, isn't it? There's not enough lot of movement in that team. I don't care what... Okay, but if we actually think what we're trying to do, we want to turn this now, don't we?
It's not working as planned.
They want to put something like handlebars to try to turn the actual motorcycle itself. But they really can't, because if it's linked with a bar down to the pivot point that they have on their sled, they're actually going to have to pull it sideways through the sand to point it in the right direction, which is going to be really difficult.
Colonel Dick thought that one universal joint at the base of the ski would be enough. But now they'll have to add additional flexibility in the steering column to make the speeder turn on a steep, sandy slope.
What we need there is something to turn. We can turn again.
Motorbike front clip.
That's a real flaw in their design.
Floor. Don't you... Floor, you said floor. Floor.
Flaw.
The team decides to use a motorcycle triple tree as another pivot point between the bike and ski.
So we just cut this off here, yeah? We weld that onto the main bike, and we'll see how that twists on that.
Whoa. Hey, how long is it going to take to get the engine going?
Right, we're ready. You want to help?
The team will soon find out whether they cut or damage something essential on the engine.
Shorty, I have no idea what I'm doing here.
So far, it doesn't look good.
If the engine's not working and it's not going to work, then we're screwed, because it'll take 10 hours to get an engine up and running.
You know, right now, everybody's stumbling on each other. You know, there's no control on what's going on.
Didn't start yet.
It's coming. It's too late in the game to give up on this engine. They must get it going.
Okay, go.
It took them 8 hours to get it running. Why are they so excited?
We are running!
We got it.
Yes, young man.
Okay, now do all the other stuff.
All right, teams, you've only got 2 hours left. 1/5 of the way done for all you mathematicians. That is 2 hours left.
2 hours, yeah. We're 1/5 of the way through 2/4 of 3/3. Trinny, how long?
2 seconds.
That's the right answer.
Colonel Dick is anxious to see if the triple tree adds the turning ability that he needs.
No, tell me that's not good for you. No, tell me that's not doing it for you.
Exactly. Just did it.
It goes around corners. You can't miss this.
So we're going to go with a simpler design, just one pontoon and the wheels.
With time pressing, Hackett has to compromise and use just a single jet ski in the front instead of 2. The team is hoping that their vehicle won't tip over and that they'll have the steering they need.
Because this is what's got to be solid, right?
That's going to be solid.
This is what's got to turn.
Hackett and Doyle are wrapping the rims with sheet metal.
That's like the type of thing I would usually build.
I know. And this is like the thing I would normally build. I agree with
yeah.
that statement 100%. Because this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I know.
I'm having a look at it and thinking...
I would get it to work, though. I would make it look faster.
Look faster.
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to look pretty quick?
It does look like someone's in the midst of a horrible, horrible accident.
It does. It's just sort of a mangle thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
His looks like a car engine. Ours doesn't look like anything. Oh, sorry. That's not what I meant.
1 hour left.
1 hour?
Come on! It's only a 1 hour show.
We got some issues. We got some jobs to get done here. It's going to be quite fun.
Colonel Dick grabs a pair of handlebars to complete the steering.
What are you doing? You're working half time. Burning yourself. You haven't got time to burn yourself. Well,
Is the drive shaft done?
Almost.
Almost. Come on.
The entire rear assembly is now ready to be attached to the engine.
All right.
All right.
And we know the clutch works.
so we put the bolt in it so that it's not tight, which means this bit can go up and down.
Yeah.
All right?
Colonel Dick is worried that his bike may be unstable, so he's adding side skids to keep it upright.
What you're interested in doing is turning. Anything could happen.
So the fun's good. We're not going to know what's going to happen until the day we're on the racetrack and bam, and it's go time, and then we'll know.
Do you know the really funny thing is this could actually go in a straight line and we could be going like this behind it.
How far do we want this?
Oh, God, that's not done yet.
Hackett's got to get moving. They've got work on steering,
Work harder!
traction, and lots of fabrication to finish with little time left.
All right, teams, you got 30 minutes left. Let's go, fellas. Let's get it done.
No way.
Come on, we need more time.
Well, smash!
Hackett and Doyle are bringing on the special sauce.
Yeah! You win!
So what the heck is this?
It's a jet engine. Duh.
I know,
This is the
but why are you
propulsion.
putting this on?
Makes it go faster.
Propulsion system.
There is no engine left in it.
Uh-huh. Okay, science girl.
Hackett talks big, but the lingering question is whether his engine will actually turn the wheels.
Pull it back.
Yay, Doyle!
Nothing to it.
The side skids are now completed, and the Colonel is ready to see his monster take its first baby steps.
Right. You know we got spark. Why did you take 3 steps backwards? Everybody stop that! Yeah.
Yeah, it runs.
Clutch is in, lock it in the first. Is that fun or what?
3, 2, 1!
Yeah.
Eat sand! Will Colonel Dick's bizarre brainchild get stuck in quicksand, or will it power past Hackett's Datsun-powered sand skimmer? Somebody's gonna be sand surfing, and somebody's just gonna be wiping out. Find out who after this. Welcome back. We're about to see our teams test their souped-up sand speeders. I can't wait, baby. This stunning desert landscape is the setting for our sand slalom race.
The slalom course starts at the peak of this monster sand dune. It includes a series of tricky turns on a sandy incline leading to the finish line.
The teams will each get 3 runs, and the fastest time will determine the winner.
As usual, we've allowed the teams an hour to make last-minute adjustments.
Want to go ahead and re-weld it and then run a brace here to support it some more.
Do it.
Hackett's team is attaching a roll cage and checking every weld, making sure their speeder is ready.
Colonel Dick's machine is all finished, but they're still trying to figure out how to drive it.
We will go around corners full stop.
I don't know, boys and girl. She don't look like she's stand worthy of me. Hold on. Whoa.
It's actually deep down there. It's going all right. Yeah.
Nice kitty, nice kitty.
Colonel Dick won't listen to critics, but Hackett's team is at least willing to admit their strategy.
Who's driving first? You are?
Yeah, Jack going for it.
Are you excited?
Well, I'm expendable is what they told me.
What is this thing?
This might be a giant leap forward in transportation, or it might set it back about 20 years. I think they're going to have pretty good traction with this thing because all the weight is straight up and down on the wheel. As long as they don't get too aggressive with the throttle.
Okay, so it's going to work.
Well, that's half of it.
All right.
They have to steer.
Okay.
They put these outriggers out here to help keep it upright. But it's not going to be enough. They're going to have to be really careful.
So they're going to fall over?
I think they're going to fall over.
Awesome! So this thing, for lack of a better term, looks like a red rocket.
Yeah, backwards.
Well, let me just get in this bad boy.
All right.
Oh, it looks fun. This is the steering.
That's the steering. You can see it moves back and forth. Not very far. They're going to be limited on how well they go down the hill just with the steering. But they've got nice flotation, they've got pretty good wheels, and they got a jet.
Yeah, no, that's special sauce, as Hackett puts it, right?
I believe it's an artistic statement.
All right, so you've seen the blue teams, you've seen the red teams. Who are you going with for the start of the race?
I'm going with the blue team, like I said.
You're sticking with the blue team?
I'm sticking with the blue team.
This sandy course looks deceptively simple.
What the teams may not realize is just how hard it is to move in sand. Okay?
They get 3 tries to go through these 4 gates in the slalom course, and each missed gate will cost them a 5-minute penalty.
The teams better be prepared, otherwise they're in for a ride that they'll never forget.
Woo! Yeah, baby!
Blake is set to take the first of 3 runs for Colonel Dick.
Good luck. Enjoy it. Thanks for the help. Good day.
I will.
Good days. Yeah, good days.
You know, Rossi, I usually don't have butterflies before one of these, but I do now watching this.
The chance of death is very possible, which makes this more fun for us.
Get the blocks away. Right, we're in. Are you ready?
All right, gentlemen, start your engines. On your mark, get set. Oh, he's just digging in. Blake is just having loads of trouble figuring this thing out.
The sled's on the side.
Yeah.
It's not letting the wheel go deep enough so it gets some grip.
Try and give it less revs, all right?
Colonel's giving him a little push. Blake's just hitting the throttle too hard. He's got to ease back on it.
Ouch, I heard the engine die again. What's going on?
It's moved about 12 feet. They're having a lot of problems. This is just not good. He starts off, if he just do that.
He starts off, and then he gooses it, and it just buries that thing.
We're digging in too deep. The pounds aren't actually stopping us going in. What do you think? How are we going to get the weight back on it?
You can see he's moving if he's gentle. Yeah. I mean, it was actually walking forward over the sand. Yeah. And as soon as he got going, he goosed it, bam, and just buried it right into the sand.
They're going for the first gate. They've got it. Oh, but they missed the second. Oh, and he went down. He went down.
Right, put it aside first. Right, get lifted up.
That machine looks really heavy. All right, he's off again, but it's just kicking up so much dust. Well, we give you a 6.5 on the dismount there, Blake. That was good.
He can't see.
Got it.
But he's going.
He's still going.
He's going. Good.
Ah! You know, he'd be doing good if he could see. Oh, look at that. Yeah! Oh, he's giving it everything. He's got to push it across. Yes! Yeah! And he's got it.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yes!
Oh, my God.
How you doing?
Tell her how you feel.
Well, I want to thank my mom.
With one 5-minute penalty for missing a gate, the team has a total time of 19 minutes, 44 seconds. Not a good time at all, but Colonel Dick is still optimistic.
Right, let's get this thing back. We need to get it working again.
Hackett's ready to see what their speeder can do.
Just check the maneuverability. Hopefully we'll move a little better than they did.
You want me to learn, right?
Yep, learn.
Okay.
But learn as fast as you can.
On your mark! Get set! Go! Hey, starts off pretty good. It looks fast, but it doesn't steer very well. Oh, no, he's stalled out.
Steering is going to be a real issue with this thing, I think.
It wasn't turning. I got it. Start it up. Put it in first.
All right, here they go again. And he's got the first gate.
Go!
And he's got the second gate.
Papa, let it go.
The's no way he's making that sharp turn.
Just go, Jack, go!
He's trying. Oh, very nice.
Up. One more time. There we go.
Leave it off. If you have to pull it.
We got it.
pull
I need my
hand.
clutch lever. Okay, let's go.
Let's pull him. He's trying to go sideways, but he's just digging a hole. They're having all kinds of trouble.
Hold on.
They're going to have to give up on that third gate.
Perfect. Let's go. Get out of the way.
Good. Come on. You got it. Yeah!
And he just makes the fourth gate.
Yeah!
How'd that feel?
I got sand in my underwear.
They miss one gate, so their total time is 7 minutes, 48 seconds. That puts Hackett in the lead, and they're certain they can do even better.
Next time we got a shorter guy, we got a shorter time.
Will the Colonel be able to catch up? Find out after the break.
All right, Hackett's team obviously won the first heat, but Colonel has made some changes. He's back on the start. Let's find out what happens.
Colonel Dick's machine had a rough first ride, taking almost 20 minutes with a missed gate penalty. The side skids were preventing the machine from getting a good grip, so they're the first to go. They're also making the bike sit back more.
So we've dropped the weight back, which means that when you're going downhill, you don't have to be hanging on quite like Blake
You
here.
don't have to be so damn low.
Hackett had a better run than the Colonel with a time of 7 minutes, 48 seconds. They're still struggling with steering, but they've got the time to beat.
I'm ready, Colonel.
Sheri suits up for her run.
Start your engine! On your mark! Get set! And she is off in a blaze of glory.
Oh, nice!
Hey, getting rid of those skids was a great idea. Oh my gosh, she's turning and everything. She's going easy on the throttle, and it's really making a difference. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh.
Whoa! What a run, though! Sheri
Nice
is
run.
doing awesome.
You're kicking ass.
The girl's going faster than the guy was!
Exciting! This is exciting! I love it, Greg. I love it. Whoa!
You all right? You all right? You all right?
You're right. Stop. Okay. Let's get up and run. She is tearing it up. She's just kicking dust up everywhere, making a huge cloud. Yes! Sheri just made it in 1:36.
With one missed gate penalty, Sheri's total time is 6 minutes, 36 seconds. She's got the time to beat.
Sheri, what a competitor. Man alive, that was excellent.
Wow.
Too much fun.
Shorty's ready for his moment of glory, but there's danger in the air.
Lightning everywhere.
Oh
Look
my
at that.
God!
Did you see that?
3 people just died. Start your engine. On your mark. Get set. He's gunning it. He's got the first gate.
Missed the second one.
Missed the second one. He's going fast, but he's missing almost every gate. There's just no direction. Missed the fourth. Keep it running. Keep it go. Keep it running.
Oh, right through the bushes.
Keep it running. Go.
Oh, crap.
out, and he hits the finish line.
What kind of run was that, Shorty?
Couldn't see anymore. Their time down the course was 37 seconds, but they missed 2 gates, which is a 10-minute penalty, so 10 minutes and 37 seconds.
10 minutes, 37 seconds, Shorty.
Shorty's run was fast, but out of control. Because he missed 2 gates, it gives him a whopping 10-minute penalty and puts him out of the running. They're gonna have to figure out their steering or they've got no chance.
What kind of kamikaze run was that? Sheri's time of 6:36 for the blue team is still the one to beat. Trinny's gonna see if he can make it even better.
Good luck, man. Enjoy it.
On your mark! He's off to a slow and steady pace.
You need more throttle.
The wet sand is really hurting the blue team right now.
Trinny's having a hard time staying on.
He's got the first gate. He's having a lot of trouble, though. Oh, and he took a face plant right into the sand. He's missing gates left and right.
I can't see, guys. Oh, so that's the end. Don't worry about looking. Straight line. Right?
His teammates are helping him out. Trinny is slipping all over the place. The guy is taking the absolute beating, but I think he's doing it for fun. He's loving it.
He must be. I mean, you couldn't do this for money.
He can't see that he's crossed the finish line. He can't see a thing, so he's just digging a hole.
You there? We missed a few spots. Oh, it's random direction.
He wins the crash award.
Him again?
I don't know where I'm going. Point me.
Shorty missed 2 gates and comes up with a combined time of 15 minutes, 2 seconds. Sheri still has the lead time of 6:36.
Without the penalties, Trinny, how did it feel?
Like hell.
Doyle is Hackett's last hope. He's got to make at least 3 gates or they're done for.
I turn as I'm going down. It's a really big, wide turn. If I do kill, I need you guys right there.
We're running right behind you the whole way, baby.
Yeah.
Doyle's got just 1 chance.
Start your engine! On your mark! Get set! He's got to make this first gate. He's been in the steering wheel as far as it will go.
There you go, straight down the hill, buddy. Take the left, let's break.
He's made the first gate. He's heading to the second. He's made the second. It looks like he's skipping the third. It's just a straight shot from here. Look at him go. Unbelievable. Oh, my gosh.
That was pretty bad.
I think I got it.
Doyle gets a 5-minute penalty for a missed gate, but his super fast run might just make up for it.
That had to be less than a minute and a half.
Will it be enough time? Does he have it?
Awesome race, teams. Awesome race. With a time of 5 minutes and 34 seconds, the red team takes it.
Even with 1 missed gate penalty, Doyle has won.
Thanks for joining the Junkyard Mega Wars.
Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.
Peace.